LSI 2021 at the beautiful Ritz-Carlton Laguna Niguel. It's nearly true tales of innovation. I'm your host, Benjamin Glenn. Hi, let's say hello to my guest, Nick Pachuda. A lot of people have been very happy to have a live event, so it's great to see you here. So tell me, what's going on with you now?
Yeah, so I left Johnson & Johnson External Innovation about a year ago. I took a job with a great company. I had a lot of opportunities, and I'm working with Peptilogics. They're based in Pittsburgh. It's a clinical stage biotech. We're really trying to do two things. We're trying to revolutionize the way the world sees peptides, and we're doing that through a computational drug design and discovery, really purpose-built synthetic peptides. And the other half of the company is a biotech product development engine. We're really driving 4 programs right now forward and multiple others to come. Our lead asset is going into phase 2 clinical later this year, and we're focused on orthopedic infections. So why would a biotech partner with an orthopedics guy? That's the reason.
That sounds like a great fit. So I think you're moving here, coming up soon, right? You're going to be heading to a state that's a little bit more regular in its shape. Where are you headed?
I'm one of the folks moving off of the edges of the country to the middle. So we're moving to Fort Collins, Colorado in about a month.
Oh, that'll be terrific.
Yeah, the family's a bunch of endurance athletes, cyclists and triathletes. And my one son's going to the University of Colorado Boulder. My older son's targeting Colorado State for vet school. And my wife's an insane person who just ran a 50-mile race last weekend. So it's the perfect state for us.
I think so. So are there any other things you're going to be working on? Do you have a fund or something that's going in the background as well?
Well, I always love working with startups, and that's why I love this meeting. I love to help companies move things forward. So I joined a small regional venture fund called Mountain State Capital, based in Pittsburgh, and I'm a venture partner covering life science for them.
One of the things, we've done work together with ORS, and I've always appreciated the ability that you bring to sort of that clarity to young entrepreneurs. So now that you can kind of take the gloves off, so what are you going to say? Like, what's your message out here now when you're talking with investors and small companies, and especially like the big corporates? You think they should reimagine the way that they're investing?
Well, everybody's trying to figure out what the new normal is, right? And there are great startups out there in med tech, and I encourage both institutional investors, family offices, but also strategics to partner earlier. And the paradox I give is imagine the big company CEO, and they're talking about their portfolio build and how they want to partner externally to drive growth, and they want tuck-ins, and they really want to drive this accretive deal, the deal that is profitable very early because they have to be careful with their balance, with their P&L and their exposure. So they talk about doing these growth deals and accretive deals. And at the same time, later in the day in a meeting, they have a conversation with one of their business leaders and say, how did we miss that deal, right? So the irony of saying you're only going to do late stage deals and then wonder why you miss a partnership that might have been built with a company earlier. So you can't be both. So I guess my pitch right now to investors, whether strategic or venture, is to partner earlier with these companies. There are great companies out there. There's a lot of great companies at this meeting. And build those vehicles to partner earlier, because deals get done because two people agree on a need and a solution, right? So to me, it's how do you build that relationship earlier with companies? And to me, it's sometimes a very small investment, if any, to make a transformational impact on a small company. So to me, I encourage all multinationals and large companies to maybe use that balance sheet a little bit more and build those partnerships early, because you'll really help these companies move forward.
So Nick, you've started a new role with a company called Peptilogics. What can you tell us? What are they doing with peptides?
Yeah, I'm really excited about what we're doing. we're really trying to revolutionize the way the world sees peptides. And we're doing that really two ways. One is computational in silico design and discovery of peptides, and really trying to streamline that process to get more potential candidates for diseases faster and less expensively than traditional drug discovery in pharma and biotech. The other half of the company is a development engine. We've got 4 programs right now. We should be adding multiple more soon. And our lead asset is going into phase 2 clinical trial around periprosthetic joint infection. So the first 4 technologies we have right now are anti-infective, but we'll certainly have non-infective applications in the future.
So what's the advantage of peptides? How is that? How are you guys bringing that in? It sounds like orthopedics as well. So how are peptides different?
There are small molecules out there. What we're doing with peptides, because they're you can purpose build them, and that's really our approach here, is to build for efficacy and safety and decrease the toxicity profile. So really being able to synthetically build peptides that should make a real difference in the lives of patients. So I lead the portfolio strategy and development team. We're building the engine that will move multiple future programs through to the clinic and to patients. We've got a great CEO, Jonathan Steckbeck, and he's done a great job of funding the company. Our Series B close was for $35 million in December, and we've added up to about 15 employees so far, and I think we're going to expand up to about 40 very soon. So it's a growth time for the company, and it's exciting to see so many people join the company and move things forward, and to do it in my hometown of Pittsburgh has made it even easier.
That's fantastic. And during a pandemic.
Yeah, he's done a great job of raising money during a pandemic, building a team, having people, relocate to Pittsburgh. It's been, an amazing feat for a company that's, in the stage that we're at. But, this is the best medtech startup investor conference, period, right? It's the perfect package, right? It's fun and business value. It really is. I mean, look at the location.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and Scott's done a great job of pulling together great startups, not just some startups, but really compelling ones. He's brought in investors, more than he's ever had before, strategics and service industry around the medtech innovation world. So great people, great business opportunities in a great location. I even brought my wife this year. I said, "You've got to come to this."
Oh, that's fantastic.
Right. She's not going to meet you. Right. But she's here.
Well, my wife said, "I'll go, but is Nick Pachuda going to be there?"
Right.
So, yeah, I hear you. I hear you on that. That dinner that we had, you're out on the back. Yes, that is the Pacific Ocean. You're having a drink. You've got all your friends. I mean, to me, it was huge that Scott brought all that back together. And here we are. We're back. We're live. We're seeing each other again. So I couldn't agree more.
Well, I've told everybody I work with, you have to come to this meeting. And when they show up, it's obvious why. There's some that you have on your calendar because it has to be there. And there's some you look forward to. And this is a meeting I look forward to, and I tell everybody else they should as well. It's a meeting that every meeting I have has a purpose, right? You're not just going through the motions of, I got to meet with that company again because I'm a JP Morgan and that's what we do here. Every meeting comes away with, there's a reason that I'm meeting with that person, and there's usually an action item that comes out of that. And that's rare. And that's what I call that's what I see as value in a meeting or an investor conference. Are you having meaningful meetings that create actionable insights or the next stage in a conversation? And I've had more of those hits here, if you will, than I have at any other meeting.